Welcome to the Numerology and Astrology for January 21st, 2022. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 10. The number 10 is a number of power and radiance and boldness and courage. It's about willing to take risks, but it also can be broken down into a 1 and a 0, which is the number 1, and then it actually is the number of new beginning and individuality and standing up for yourself. So the number 10 leaps into standing up and stepping clear of all things from the past. We really have very limited options right now because so much is happening in this very new Aquarian age, and the levels of progress that will be demanded from all of us are going to be rapid and startling. If we listen to the emergence of this evolving reality, we will begin to understand the massive levels of change that will be required from all of humanity. I believe we came to this time and place to catch this wave of evolution and to open doorways that we have been unable to open just with ourselves. We needed a powerful energy to catch fire and bring us powerfully towards that human potential that has been unreachable for millions of years. With each small rotation of the numbers, we can begin to build up the muscle and skills that will be necessary to support this radical shift in awareness. Know that we have very far to go. The level of expansion of what we think we know and the choices that will lead us into this new reality are going to take us, get ready, hundreds of years and potentially lifetimes to fully understand and adjust to. But that is the only path ahead. Whether we can shift towards this gracefully with intention, or we can be dragged through it kicking and screaming in resistance. Personally, I prefer to walk through important doorways. Resistance to such massive global and universal forces can and will take many out of the game. The astrology for today. The moon makes the details very interesting as it plots our new course in Virgo. This moon will work with Uranus and Venus in ways that make some forms of intelligence look antiquated and old. Productive and cooperative intelligence will move from the places that are innovative and encouraging and inclusive. Attention to the details and the ability to understand the small places that are going to be so critical in this complex and technical world will divide those who can comprehend the bigger picture from those small details that are and they might be unable to cope with this rapidly progressing world. More and more, those that are trained and skilled will move to the front of the lines of progress. Those that are unable to step beyond their own cognitive dissonance will be left behind over time. Mercury and Jupiter will semi-sextile, and that brings us to places where opinions used to matter. Now they matter less. When opinions are used as a weapon against the people and nature, they will be exposed for what they are. Fear and terror in a world that is moving faster than some minds can understand or are willing to embrace. History will continue to be exposed for its dysfunction and the terror it has inflicted upon this world for too long. The truth will have to be swallowed in order for us to move into this massive shift in consciousness. Stay positive. Those that can will have opportunities present that will not disappoint. Many things are taking us beyond anything any of us have ever known. And my quote for today: "We are but a turtle in the ancient tidal forces of change. We are here because we agreed to rearrange the dysfunctional patterns of the human condition that was always the goal and the greater mission. While some in humanity wallow in disdain, there is a world that is opening in which all can gain." And my blog for today. I have learned that while life is completely not fair, it is also something that does not put on airs. It is a tool to show us how to grow. It is a space to expand the mind to know. It has its own rules, and the morals of men do not apply, but it is also incapable of manipulations and lies. It does not have the agenda to lead us on. It shows us what is evolving and what needs to be gone. Mankind tries to make nature fit in its mold, but again and again, nature will not be told. Nature knows what mankind forgets. Nature holds all the cards and the assets. It laughs at how man thinks he is a god when it sees all of man's thoughts that are flawed. Thanks, everyone.